Just getting this.
Hey.
Just breaking news just coming in.
Keir Starmer is no longer leader of the Labour Party.
Queen Elizabeth II has died.
Holy shit.
Oh, fuck.
The cause is listed as syphilis.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
no. Sorry, the Queen is still alive. Ignore that. But fake news. The Queen has never been healthier.
The one guy that the GCHQ paid to listen to all our fucking podcasts is gonna be disgusted to have that big score dangled in front of him and yanked away. You know, we could have been on treason charges, but no.
Well, I didn't say we
That does
killed her.
make me think, though. I never really paid enough attention, to what the Queen actually did die of.
Being old.
I was just like, oh, the Queenie's dead. Yeah, basically,
It was a
right?
heroin
She died of
overdose.
being fucking ancient.
The 97 club.
Although my Nana is the same
lived
age
too hard and too
as the
fast.
Queen, and she's still alive.
Yeah, no, fair enough. My grandma is in her early 90s, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was anything.
Probably just
completely
her heart
it
went
was
out
quite-
or something like that.
poisoned by Russia. That's why.
It was quite
Poisoned by
touching at the
Vladimir
funeral.
Putin
I don't
himself.
normally watch this sort of thing, but at the funeral, her son, now King Charles, got up and said, "It's better to burn out than to fade away."
Okay, so speaking of that,
Live fast, die young, leave a pretty body.
it was the story of Johnny Rotten, right? Like, as in the lyrics of "Hey Hey My My." So, there's a new Public Image LTD album coming out pretty soon, which, I actually thought their two reunion albums were pretty good, but this is the first one in a decade or so.
Yeah.
And, I don't want to go too hard on John Lydon right now because he's just lost his wife, who he was a full-time carer for many years when she had Alzheimer's. So, and, that is a very sympathetic human side to John Lydon that you get reading about that. But at the same time, he's all, dutifully, just in spite of his terrible loss, he's doing the rounds, doing some interviews to promote the new pill record. And in one of them, he was like, "Oh, I'm sure Prince Charles is going to try and get away with all his kind of lefty nonsense." And it's okay, so people say that conservatism is not the new punk rock. Then why is Johnny Rotten himself to the right of the King of England? How do you explain that?
I think you've kind of touched on it. I think he's fallen down the British manhole of, right, he's had to spend a lot of time indoors for obvious and sympathetic reasons for 10, 15 years, and he's just radicalised himself with
He's been watching GB
Facebook
News and bollocks like that.
probably Sky News at first, and now GB News. Yeah.
Because now he's old, he can admit to liking classic rock, so he switches on GB News. He's like, "Oh, Roger Daltrey, great," and Daltrey's just like, "Oh yeah, bloody Jeremy Corbyn, he's not a socialist, he's a communist." Yeah, I found that quite funny. There have been various John Lydon, well, he had that whole beef with the Sex Pistols because when the Queen died, the Sex Pistols official account tweeted out something like "R.I.P. the Queen." I mean, it was a link to buy the song "God Save the Queen" or whatever. And John Lydon was like, "This is disgraceful. The Steve Jones and Paul Cook are exploiting the legacy of Her Majesty and trying to make money out of bereavement or whatever." No, it's just quite funny. Again, he was he took such a pro Queen stance when she died. But now he's critical of the monarchy once again because Prince Charles is a bloody lefty. King Charles, sorry.